Namo Buddhassa. Welcome everyone to our weekly learning session on learning and practice of Visuddhimagga. Our teacher, Venerable Bhante Vimalavamsa, is a Pali scholar, teacher of Abhidhamma, Samatha and Vipassana meditation. With his utmost compassion, Bhante has been guiding us untiringly for more than 3 years now. And we are learning Visuddhimagga. Today is our lecture number 40. And for past few weeks, Bhante has been teaching us Cha-Anusati, under that Buddhānussati, and going over details on each Buddha Guna. And last lecture, we are learning about the Lokavidū Buddha Guna. With my folded hands on behalf of all the participants, I request Bhante, please having compassion on us, give us this Dhamma Desana.
Tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. So this is Visuddhimagga. This Visuddhimagga is the Atthakatha, or we can say that's the commentary. So we have a sub-commentary also, what is called Visuddhimagga Mahatika. And this Visuddhimagga has been written or compiled by Venerable Bhadantacharya Buddha Ghosa Mahathir. He arranged this book systematically from whole Tipitaka. Starting from the virtue aggregate. And the second one is the concentration aggregate. We are now learning this concentration aggregate. And the last one is the wisdom aggregate. So he arranged every path, this is the path of purification, path towards the Nibbana, according to the Buddha's teaching. So because of that reason, we are very easy to go in this path. And so therefore, with our folded hand towards the blessed one and his Dhamma, or we can say that is the Pali canon or Pali text, and to the Sangha who protect Dhamma from the first Sanghayana up to now. Let's get started now. We are in Buddhānussati, Anussati meditation, remembering the qualities again and again. So Buddhānussati means remembering the Buddha's qualities again and again. What are the qualities? Arahant, Buddha is worthy one. And Samma Sambuddha, self-enlightened, fully self-enlightened one. And Anuttaro Purisadhamma Sarathi, he has virtuous conduct as well as Anuttara, extraordinary knowledge, wisdom. And Sugata means the sublime one. And Lokavidū now. Lokavidū means he knower of the world. Last day we discussed about how Buddha can be Lokavidū, or the knower of the world, basically by way of three things. Three world you want to know here. The first one is the Sankhara Loka, the world of the formation. We discussed world of the formation deeply. World of the formation means, your mentality and materiality are is world of formation. And your 5 aggregate and then 18 element, 12 bases, and seven station of the consciousness, Sattva Viññānatthiti. And Navasatta was 9 abodes of the beings. So like that, many things we discussed just last day. That is the Sankhara Loka, or world of formation. And then Sattaloka. Sattaloka means, last day we discussed with details. Buddha knows all beings asaya. Asaya means inclination, right? Inclination of the mind, Buddha knows. And Anusaya. Anusaya means underlying tendencies. Or we can say that is the Buddha knows the underlying tendencies also. Underlying tendency means, that is the latent tendency. And the another thing, Buddha knows the disposition of the beings or the character of the being. And again, he knows the disposition element, adimutti. And then he knows them as little defilement with the wisdom eye, and he knows the people lot of defilement with the wisdom eye, and he knows sharp faculties, dull faculties. He knows good behavior, bad behavior, like that, and easy to teach, hard to teach, and again. He knows them as capable of achieving Dhamma and incapable of achieving Dhamma. So such type of thing are included in the Sattaloka. Now we reach to the Okasaloka, world of location. Now what it says, how it explains worlds of location. Let's see in number 137. Okay. Yatacha sattaloko evam okasalokopi. Yatacha sattaloko evam okasalokopi. And just as the world of beings, now I explain world of being, so also the world of location. Tata hesa ekang chakavalam Ayamatota Vittaratocha Yojananam Dwadasa Sata Sahasani Chatutinsa Satanicha Panyasa Yojanani. Okay, what is that? Chakkavala. What is the Chakkavala? Chakkavala means you can have many names. World cycle, we can say, or world sphere, and universe, solar system, cosmos, like that. We can say many different names for the Chakkavala. That is the Chakkavala, right? Tata hesa, certainly, is ekang Chakkavala. Ekang Chakkavala means now you have uncountable Chakkavala or the world cycle. That also according to the Buddha only we know this thing. So ekang Chakkavala. Now out of uncountable world cycle or the solar system, ekang Chakkavala. Ekang Chakkavala ayamatocha vittaratocha yojananam dwadasa satasahasani chatutinsa satani cha panyasancha yojanani. What is the meaning? So one world cycle is 1200,000 and 3450. Actually, this yojana mean, this is the ancient mean when Buddha lived in Jambudvipa. Jambudvipa, especially in ancient India. With ancient India and whatever the world we are seeing now, that is what is called Jambudvipa, with the sea, right? That is what is called Jambudvipa. So Jambudvipa mean because of this jambu tree in this world, it is called Jambudvipa. Jambu tree mean, sometimes we can say that is the jambu red apple tree, right? Jambu. But maybe it's not very clearly jambu is there. We can say just red apple tree. Because of this jambu tree, only the name came as Jambu Deepa. Deepa means the island. So anyway, this yojana, I want to say this yojana, in European countries also, ancient European countries also, you have yojana. That means leagues. They call leagues. So league mean it is like 4.83 kilometer. 1 league is equal to 4.83 kilometer. But here it is not the way like that. This yojana, the ancient Indian yojana, right? Ancient Indian mean in the Buddha's time. In the Buddha's time, yojana mean what Buddha understood this yojana, what Buddha's intention for this yojana is 16 mile, right? 1 yojana is 16 miles. So not that 1 league, right? But I translated here leagues, but this league is different than the usual leagues. You want to know this thing. So we can say that, therefore, what is this translation is, indeed the one world cycle is 1200,000 and 3450 leagues. Leagues mean, now you know what's the leagues here. And in breadth as well as width. In breadth as well as width, right? And then parikkepato pana, what is the circumference? In circumference, however, sabbang satasahasani chattinsa parimandalam dasacheva sahasani adduddani satanicha. What is the? I will explain. Parikkepa mean, that is the circumference. So sabbang sata sahasani chattinsa parimandalam dasacheva sahasani addudda satanicha. Adduddani satanicha. All around is 3600,000 and 10,350 leagues, right? So that is the circumference of this world cycle. Again, tattha, in this world cycle, you have the earth, right? Due sata sahasani chattari nahutani cha ekattang bahalattena sankhata ayang vasundara. Vasundara mean the earth, right? Bahalattena mean that is the thickness. Bahalatta mean thickness. So this earth was measured 240,000 leagues, right? 240,000 leagues in thickness. And then Buddha understood that this is the earth is like that, and tassayeva sandharakam, the support, its support. What is this support? Is the water content. So therefore, it says tassayeva sandharakam. Sandharakam in the supporting thing, or we can say bearing thing. So what is the bearing thing? How this is the measurement. Chattari sata sahasani. Chattari sata sahasani mean, this is the sata sahasa mean 1,000, right? Sorry, 1 lakh, right? 100,000. Chattari mean 4, so 400,000. Atteva nahutani cha ekattang bahalattena jalang vate patititang. Now it says its support that means the water is rested in the air, right? Jalang vate patittitang. It is rested in the air. And the water thickness is now it's bahalatena, etakang bahalatena. The thickness of the water level is 480,000 leagues, right? And now you know the earth is there, and then earth is covered by the water, and then that water is covered by tassapi sandharako, covered by the air, right? Now they are explaining how this the size of the air. Navasata sahasani maluto nabamuggato sattincheva sahasani esalokasa santiti. And Navasata sahasani mean 900,000, right? Now Satasahasra mean 100,000, so 900,000. Nava mean 9. Maluto Nabha Muggato. Maluto mean this is the air, right? Maluto mean the wind or the air. Nabhang Uggato mean the support of the water, that is the wind or the air out from the sky, or we can say the firmament. So air out from the firmament. Maluto nabamuggato, that is the meaning, and is 960 leagues, right? 960,000 leagues, right? 960,000 leagues. Esa lokasa santiti. This is the settling of the world cycle. So we have slides for that, and then if we finish the last one also, we just go to the slides, right? And evam santite chetta yojananam chaturasiti sahasani ajjo galho mahannave. Evan santite chetta yojananam. This is the construction are the following of the world cycle. Evan santite chetta yojananam. Yojana means the construction. This is the construction of the world cycle. World cycle that is settle in the world cycle. So chaturasiti sahasani ajjo galho mahannave. Ajjugato tavadeva sineru pabbatuttamo. And now it's they are going to explain what is the Sineru mountain. What is the measurement of the Sineru mountain? So let's see. It says in this way. Chaturasiti sahasani. Chaturasiti sahasani means 84,000. 84,000, that is the yojana or the leagues. Ajjo galho mahannave. It plunged down. It plunged down to the mahannava mean mahannava mean the great sea, great ocean. So it plunges down 84,000 leagues in the Great Sea, this tallest mountain, right? And Ajjugato Tavadeva, and it towers up also. How many? Tavadeva. Tavadeva means in the same measurement. That means 84,000 leagues. So that means now you have Sineru mountain in the middle of the world cycle. That towers up also 84,000 leagues, and it plunges down the same amount, same measurement, 84,000 leagues. And again it says tato upaddupaddena pamanena yathakkamam ajjo Ajol gal huggata dibba nana ratana chittita. Okay, tato upaddu paddena. Upadda mean halfway, right? Halfway of its Sineru or the Mahameru, right? Sineru and Mahameru also same name. Sineru, from the Sineru, there is another mountain range, and it's halfway from the Sineru. And from that mountain range, you have another mountain range. That means the like predecessor mountain range. It's concentric to the Sineru. It's halfway to the second mountain range. Like that, you have 7 mountain ranges. Actually, so therefore, from the Sineru mountain to the periphery, there are 7 kind of mountain ranges. Concentric to it consist of various divine gems. The Nana Dibba Nana Ratana Chittita. Right? Dibba mean divine, Nana Ratana Chittita mean divine gems. So they consist of divine gem, each one. So again it says what are they? It says Yugandhara. Yugandharo Isadaro Karaviko Sudassano. Nemindaro Vinatako Asakino Giribraha. Giribraha mean gigantic mountains, rock, or we can say. Yugandhara. Yugandhara mean that is the first mountain range from concentric into the Sineru. That is the Yugandhara. So you know now Sineru is 84,000 leagues height, and depth also 84,000 leagues. Now this Yugandhara is halfway to the Sineru. Therefore, how many? 42,000. 42,000 leagues height from the sea and depth. And Isadhara is the another one. It is halfway to the Yugandhara. That means predecessor mountain is halfway. So then that is what is called Isadhara. That means 21,000, right? 42,000 and 21,000. And Karaviko, the other one is Karavika. It is 10,500. And Sudassana, it is halfway from the 10,500. That means 5,250. And then Nemindra, the fifth one, Nemindra, therefore 2,625. And then Vinataka means the sixth one, that is 1,312.5 then, right? Then Asakina, last one, right? Last mountain range, that is the last predecessor mountain. So then that is the 656.25, like that, right? Plus, we can say 656 plus. So this is the measurement, right? Measurement. Okay, now let's go again to the good. Now you can see this scenario, right? This scenario, this is the world cycle, right? This is the world cycle. I just draw this according to this Attakatha and the other Attakatha also. So now you go to the periphery, right? The outer surface of the of this world cycle, right? Now this is the great ocean, right? Great ocean. In the great ocean, you have the earth. Now what is the earth is. Earth is 240,000 leagues, right? Yojana. So on that on that earth you have great oceans, right? Great oceans. This is the great ocean, and you can see there in the middle Sineru mountain, right? Sineru mountain in the middle, that is the Sineru mountain. And on the top of the Sineru mountain, so now you know Sineru mountain is it plunged down into the sea 84,000 leagues and saw us from the sea, or the towers up from the sea again 84,000 leagues, and width and breadth also same. That means it's like a cylinder, right? It's like a cylinder, and because same height, width, and breadth also. Therefore, you know now it is not the it has not like a sharp summit. It has flat summit. Therefore, on that flat summit, it is they are the Tavatinsa Devaloka, Tavatinsa divine or celestial world placed there at the top. But top is flat now. Why? Because this according to its measurement. And now this first mountain range is the Yugandhara, the red one, little red color, right? That is the Yugandhara. In the top of the Yugandhara to top of the Yugandhara and the Yugandhara mountain range and the Sineru mountain, in between you have again one sea, one ocean. That is what is called Siddhanta Sagar, right? Siddhanta Sagar means bottomless sea. So we can see that thing in this. If we draw in this way, we can see that sea. Anyway, in between Yugandhara and the Sineru, you can see that means first mountain range and the Sineru. You can see you have one sea, and now you want to understand where is your sun and moon. Sun and moon is in the top of the Yugandhara. Actually, in the top of the Yugandhara mountain range, you have the first celestial world, what is called Chatu Maharajika. The first celestial world is what is called Chatu Maharajika. Chatu Maharajika means that is the 4 cardinal points, right? 4 cardinal points. 4 cardinal points mean there you have 4 kinds of great kings. So therefore, it's what is called Chatu Maharajika. Now, on the top of the so Chatu Maharajika is situated on the top of the Yugandhara mountain range. It is concentric to the Sineru mountain. Now I want to say, now you have our sun and moon in this Chatu Maharajika. Chatu Maharajika Devaloka, or the celestial world, we can see our sun and moon. Sun is little bit higher than the moon, right? Moon is little bit lower than the sun. So okay, now that is the explanation there. And then the another mountain range, Isadara, the second mountain range, and you can see the third mountain range also, Karavika, right? And the fourth one is the Sudarsana, and then Nemindra is the sixth one, and fifth one, and Vinataka is the sixth one, and the last one Asakina. Sometimes I didn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one I didn't draw. Now you can see this is the like transfer section, like, right? You can see Mount Meru in the middle, right? And the first red circle is the Yugandhara. And you can see now Mount Meru, in between the Yugandhara and Mount Meru, you can see one sea or the ocean. So that is what's called Sidantara Sea, or we can say that's the bottomless sea. And then you can have another mountain, Isadara, right? Isadara, the second mountain range. It is concentric to the first mountain range, and like that you can see 7 mountain ranges. So in between mountain ranges you have one sea. One sea, that is what's called Sidantara Sea, right? And now you can see right southern to the Mount Meru, you can see Jambudipa, our world, right? Our human world, Jambudipa. It is 10,000 yojana, 10,000 yojana in size, right? And then to the eastern side, right? Eastern side, you have Pubba Videha human world with 500 islands. This Jambudipa also has 500 islands, and that is 700 yojana. And northern to the Mount Meru, you can have Uttarakuru, what is called, we can say that is the Uttarakuru island with the 500 small island, and that is 800 yojana, 8,000 yojana in size. And then you in the western side you have Upper Goyana. Upper Goyana is 700 yojana, 7,000 yojana, right? 7,000 yojana. Okay, this is the transfer section, and then we can see our picture again, and you can understand, right? This is the way you can see. So Jambudipa is in the southern area, and then eastern and western you have Pubbavideha and Upper Goyana respectively. And we cannot see now Uttarakuru world, right? Human world we cannot see. It is in the northern to the Mount Meru. Now, now sea is inside the world cycle, and you can see here in this, according to this picture. Now this earth is supported by the water, and the water is supported by the air. Like that, you need to understand, right? And our hell, right? We have hell, 8 hells. The last one is the biggest one. It is the 10,000 yojana, right? Avicii, what is called last one is the Avicii hell. That is the biggest one out of the all hells. So then in our human world only, Jambudeep only you can have hells. Other worlds, human worlds, you don't have hells. So those anyway, those hells and the other world, even our sea and our world only, Jambudeep only we can see by our eye. Even whole world also we cannot see by our one eye. We need some equipment to see whole world even. And again, I will tell here, you have another what called world cycle rock, right? World cycle rock. It is in the right side, Dr. Shita, upside, below the Tavatinsa, I marked there. World cycle rock. So now this is like a circular thing. So now this world cycle rock is 82,000 yojana in height, right? 82,000 yojana. But you can understand now scenario is 84,000. So therefore, it expand like that from the sea, right? From the sea, you can see it started from the sea, right? It started from the sea, and now it also plunge into the sea with the same yojana. That means plunge into the sea 82,000 yojana, right? And then it's all around. Then you can understand it's all around. Then if you do not have sun and moon, we are in the dark, right? But we have sun and moon, so therefore at our world cycle, even in all world cycle, are lighted by the sun and the moon. So therefore I need to explain, because of this world cycle rock is 84,000 yojana, and the scenario is scenario shows towers of 84,000 leagues. So 2,000 leagues difference you have. So therefore it is the inlet, right? It is the inlet. Through that inlet only every Brahma and the other Deva comes to the world, right? So you can see the inlet, right? Understand? Please try to understand in this way. Okay, inlet. You have inlet, right? And then now you can see after that you have another Deva world. For example, Yama, right? Yama, Tusita, then Yama, Tusita, Paranimita, Nimanarati and Paranimita Vasavati. Those are the, Paranimita Vasavati, that is the Mara and the retinue lived there, especially, right? And then actually, now each world is away from the away from 42,000 yojana away, right? Above and away from the 42,000 yojana. Each world is away from the 42,000 yojana. You need to understand here. And you can see Brahma world thereafter, right? Brahma world. You can see the first Brahma plane, right? If you wanna zoom it, please zoom, right? You can see first Brahma world, and then second Brahma world, and the third Brahma plane, and the fourth Brahma plane, what is called Vehapala and Asanya Satta, right? Asanya Satta. I explained because all are coming now. Asanya Satta mean, Vehapala mean the fourth Brahma plane, and Asanya Satta mean same Brahma plane. You have Asanya Satta also. Asanya Satta mean the beings are only having that Brahma, only having, materiality aggregate, only Rupa Khanda, no four kinds of nama khanda they are having. So that is and their lifespan I just mentioned 500 mahakapa, right? MK mean mahakapa, their lifespan. Those are the lifespan. And then aviha world, then suddhavasa, pure abodes, right? Pure abodes. Suddhavasa, aviha, the first one is aviha, that is 1,000 mahakapa, that's lifespan. And then aviha atapa is the second one. This is 2,000 mahakapa lifespan. And then aviha atapa sudasa. Then other one is sudasa, that is 400 mahakapa. And then sudasi, the other one is 8,000 mahakapa. And the akanita realm, it is the last rupa vachara world, or the fine material world. That is, you can see 60,000 mahakapa, right? 60,000 mahakapa. So therefore it has much more. You can see now it has lifespan is very long lifespan it has. So therefore, now if the Buddha comes to the world, then every mean up to the 16,000 mahakapa. If the Buddha, previous Buddhas, right? 16,000 Mahakapa previous Buddhas, Arahant and the Anagami Brahmas are living there. Because of that reason, you can understand now when our Buddha also comes into the world to Jambudipa, there you have Arahant and Anagami Brahmas there. And this is the very large and expanded, extended world, right? This Akanita. Here, Kanita. What is the Kanita? Kanita means the junior. Akanita means no juniors, only seniors, right? So that is the meaning here. Seniors mean that they have many lifespan, much of lifespan. Therefore, also they are senior, and they are Arahant and Anagami. Therefore, also they are senior, right? So only seniors are living there. And then the next, you have Arupa world or immaterial world. The first world is the Akasananchayatana world. Base of the boundless space. So the next one is base of boundless consciousness, and then next one is base of boundless nothingness. The other one is Nevasanya Nasanya, last one. They are not expanded like Akanita, right? So then you can see Nevasanya Nasanya mean the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Okay, this is the world cycle. So what Buddha says, this Chatu Mahasagara. Chatu Mahasagara mean you can see our Jambudipa has one sea, right? Jambudipa, go, Dr. Sheetal, please go to the Jambudeep. Jambudipa has one sea, and Pubbabhideha has one sea, and Upper Goyana has one sea. And again, you can see here Uttara Kuru country or the world island. They also have one tree. So has one tree. So altogether, 4 seas, 4 great seas you have. So this is the basic structure of the world cycle, and adjacent to each other, each world cycle. Actually, these world cycles are adjacent to each other, not space, right? But in between 3 world cycle, you have one space. That is what's called interspace world cycle. Yeah, it's like keeping 3 balls, right? You can see this is one ball and 3 balls placed here, right? In between these 3, right? Like Dr. Shital, go to the area. There you have space. So that space is very cold and very, no any light here. Very dark, therefore. That is the Lokantarika Naraka, interspace hells, right? Interspace hells are there. So you can understand in this way. So this is 3 world cycle, and adjacent to that, you have uncountable, unmeasurable world cycle. Okay. Measurement of the Chakavala, right? Chakavala is the world cycle and world sphere, and you can see universe or solar system, like that. Many names you have, and choose one name, and or you can according to your understanding. So one world cycle, breadth, breadth is the length. That is the we can say that is the 1200,000, right? 1200,000 and 3450 leagues, right? All width and breadth are the same. And then circumference is, that is the 3600,000 and 10,350. So that is the circumference. And the earth, Vasundhara, right? How many? Thickness is 240,000 leagues. And now supporting water layers, layer thickness is 480,000 leagues, and then supporting air outer cover, that means outer cover, that is the 960,000 leagues. Like that, this measurement has been given by the Buddha. Otherwise, we never know, and any scientist cannot do this work, right? Okay. And now Sinero Mountain. So yeah, now it towers from the ocean 84,000 yojana or the leagues, and plunges into the sea 84,000. Breadth and the width are the same measurements, right? 84,000. And again, Buddha has given Mount, what is the Mount Himalaya? Himalaya. Actually, not Himalaya, right? Himalaya, I mean, it is the wrong pronunciation. And it is the Himalaya, right? Himalaya. Mount Himalaya. How many? Height is 500 leagues, right? I told you this league is not equal to the European leagues. European and early leagues. But this is the Asian, especially at that time, what India measurement, India at the Buddha's time, how the yojana, how much yojana now 60 kilometers, 60 miles, right? 16 miles, 16 miles equal to 1 yojana. So height is 500, right? Breadth and the width are the same, 3,000 yojana. So you can understand now our world is 10,000 yojana. Now 3,000 yojana breadth and the width has gone to Himalaya mountain. So then other 7,000 only the rest of the world, right? Okay, now you have in the Himalaya mountain, you have 84,000 other decorated, we can say it is decorated by the other 84,000 other mountain masses. So this is the another explanation. It will be coming. Okay, we have maybe we have another, right? Okay, this is the first divine realm, right? First divine realm with the 4 cardinal points, right? With the 4 cardinal points mean there you have 4 kinds of kings, right? They were kings. So now it's on the top of the Yugandhara mountain range, right? And 4 kings now. You have 4 kings. First one is Dhataratta. He's in the east, right? Kings of the east. Started from the eastern direction, and this is the king of celestial musician called Gandhabha Raj, right? Dhataratta also called Gandhabha Raja, celestial musician, divine musician, what called Gandhabha. So he's the king of the Gandhabha. So king of the east. And Virulha, Dhataratta, Virulha. Then second one is in the south, right? Southern direction. And this is the kind of Kumbanda. Kumbanda means attendants of the Virulha king, right? Kumbanda. And Virupakha. This is the kind of serpents, right? Kind of serpents. Nagaraja. That is the king of the west. Western side you have in the that means in the Yugandhara mountain range, you have western side, western point, major points or the cardinal point. There you have this king's place, right? And Kuera, the last one, that is another called Vesavana, the king of divine or ogre, right? Or we can say sprites or something like that also. He's the king of north. North in the Chaturmaharajika, first divine realm. Okay. And if you have another slide also, we can do now. Yeah. Now in the first divine realm, Chaturmaharajika, the moon disk and sun disk revolve in the Chaturmaharajika, the first divine realm. In the first divine world, you can see moon and the sun. Moon disk is 49,000 leagues or the yojana, and sun disk is one more 50 leagues. So therefore, and again, Buddha has given the measurement of Tavatinsa. Tavatinsa, that means deities of the 33, right? Tavatinsa meaning is the deities of the 33. That is what is how many? 10,000 leagues. Tavatinsa also 10,000 leagues. And Devasura Rem. Where is this Deva Asura? Deva Asura means celestial, we can say celestial, not the demon. We cannot say the demon. Demon is included for the four awful states. So Buddha said, Asura, why? Now the story when this is the first being in the Tavatinsa. Right? First being in the Tavatinsa, this Devasura. Then the secondly, this Sakkadeva and the group came in, they reborn there. And but they just do not want to share this land. Land mean this Tavatinsa, right? Because the Asura taking liquor. Every time they are taking liquor, so therefore they do not associate with them. And one day, Sakkadeva, that means old Sakka, right? Old Sakka. Sakkadeva told to them, they prepare, this Devasura prepare like a ceremony for them, because they are the secondly came. These Devasura are the firstly reborn in the Tavatinsa, right? And they arrange a ceremony, or we can say party. So in that party, they arrange many liquors. Sakadeva told to their group, don't we just participate to the party but don't drink. Everybody, others, Devasura drank. They drank and get inebriated, intoxicated. And then this Sakadeva and the group, they put them, they caused to fell them, or they drop them from the Tavatinsa Devaral to the from the top of the Sineru to the sea. Then halfway of the sea, halfway of the mountain, they are Sura, right? They are Sura mean they inebriated. It is what is called Sura. Sura. Now what happened? When they fell down halfway from the Sineru mountain, they just get their like a normal mindset. Then what happened? They just shouted like, again we are not Sura, right? We are not taking Sura. Therefore, Asura, like they shouted or they uttered. So therefore, the name came like Asura, right? But these Asura are not same as the four powerful states Asura, ghost and the Asura, also demon you have in the four powerful states, not those Asura. This is the Deva Asura. So this Devasura realm is in therefore what happened when they fall into the sea, because of their past good karma in the deep 84,000 deep sea, again they have their mansion, right? Their land is there. So it is also 10,000 leagues, right? So then you want to understand our world is also 10,000 this Jambudipa, and then Tavatinsa 10,000, Devasura Rem also 10,000. It is in the sea, right? Deep in the sea. But that sea is different from whatever the sea you see at right now, right? That is the difference. That sea is in the you can understand according to that picture, that is in the deep 84,000 deep sea in the base of the Sineru mountain. Then again, you can understand, you want to see this Avicii hell, right? Avicii hell, it is in the in connected with the Jambudipa, that is also 10,000 leagues. So how many 10,000? There are 10,000 leagues places. Jambudipa, Tavatinsa, Devasura Rem, and the Avicii. And again, Upper Goyana, 7,000, and Pubavideho also 7,000, and Uttarakuru 8,000. Okay, if you have another also, we can go, and then we can just go with the stanza. Maybe not having. Maybe we have another, our, what is our Jambu tree? Yeah, this is the Jambu tree. This is the structure only, right? The Jambu tree, it is not like a banana tree or the plantain tree. This is actually, I just draw. So yeah, now you can see this is the Jambu tree, right? Jambu tree, in English it's near to rose apple, but it's not the, we can say rose apple also. Okay, you see now this Jambu tree, you have main trunk, right? Main trunk is 50 leagues in height, right? 50 leagues in height. Its circumference is 15 leagues, right? So from the top of, now you can see main trunk is 50 leagues in height, and from the top, right? From the top as well as to the periphery, you have branches. So each branch is 50 leagues in height and breadth, right? Height and breadth. So therefore, this, what is the total area expanded? 100 leagues. Because why? Sorry, yeah, 50 leagues in 50 leagues in one side and 50 leagues in the other side. So 100 leagues spread out this tree. So this is the Jambu tree, basic structure of the Jambu tree. You can see this by your eye, even you go to the Himalaya mountain. Why? Because your eyesight is very weak to see this. But if you attain to the Abhinya power, you can see those things. Okay, now again, let's move to our Attakatha. Okay, Ette Satta Mahasela. Ete Sattamaha Sela Sinerussa Samantato Maharajana Mavasa Devayakha Nivesita. Okay, what is that? It says those 7 Ete Satta Mahasela. Sela mean rock, right? Rocks. So Mahasela mean we can say gigantic mountain ranges. Right, Ete, that means those 7 huge mountain ranges have surrounded the Sineru. Sineru sa samantato. They have surrounded the Sineru. Right? Maharajana Mavasa Deva Yakka Nivesita. They are the dwelling places for the Maharaja. Maharaja means whatever we just learn Dattarat and then Virulha, Virupaka and the Kuera. So such kind of Maharaja, the great kings are living in on these cardinal points, right? And Deva Yakha Nivesita. Nivesita means they are also reside, right? They are also reside. Nivesita means reside. Deva Yakka, other gods and the ogre. Other gods and the ogre are living in, residing in this Mahasela. Mahasela means it is the first, all 7 kind of mountain ranges. Then again say, it says, Yojananang Satanucho Himava Pancha Pabbato. Yojananang Satanang Ucho. Satana Ucho. Ucha mean height, right? Height. Sata mean, Satanang Ucho becomes Satanucho. Now you can understand Sata mean 100. So Pancha mean the 5. So 500. Himava Pabbata, the Mount Himalaya is 500 leagues in height, right? And it's again it's a Yojananang Sahasani Tini Ayata Vithato. Tini Sahasani Yojananang. How many? Then 3,000, right? 3,000 Yojana. Ayata mean breadth and Vithata mean width. Breadth and width are 3,000 in each. Breadth and width are the same, which is 3,000 leagues. Okay, but we discussed those things with the pictures. And again, Chaturasiti Sahasehi Kutehi Parimandito. This what called the Himalaya Mount Himalaya is decorated with 84,000 other mountain masses. Kutehi mean we can say that is the mountain masses, right? And again, Tipancha Yojana Kanda Parikepo Nagauhaya. Pancha Yojana Kanda Sakayama Samantato. Whatever we discuss, its trunk now, in the Himalaya, the tree is what is called jambu, right? Jambu, it is, we want to go actually. Then Satayojana Vittina Tavadevacha Uggata Jambu Yassanu Bhavena Jambu Deepo Pakasita. Because of Jambu Yassanu Bhavena Jambu Deepo Pakasita. In the Himalaya, a tree what is called Jambu, also called Naga, right? Nagauha. It is what is in the Parikepo Naga, right? By its magnificence, the land is stated as Jambudeepa. That's the Parike. It is Jambudeepo Pakasita. Because of this, now it spread up 100 leagues, and it height is 100 leagues, and because of that reason, this is actually its magnificence, right? Because of its magnificence, the land is called Jambudeepa. So how many? I will explain. The trunk is 50 leagues in circumference, right? Trunk is ayata vittata chaturasiti sahasesi kutehi patimandito tipancha yojana kanda. Tipancha mean, here in the Pali it says tipancha, like we want to multiply. Ti mean 3, 5, pancha mean 5, 3 into 5, 15, right? 15 yojana. 15 yojana. Yojana kanda parikepo nagauhaya. Parikepa means circumference. So circumference is 50. That kanda mean the trunk. Trunk circumference is 15 leagues. Nagauhaya. Auhaya mean, that is a name called Auhaya. Naga this jambu tree again, what is called naga, not naga, naga, just naga, N-A-G-A, not N long R-G. Okay, and Panyasa Yojana Kanda Sakayama Samantato Satha Yojana Vittino. Therefore, what has happened? It's now 50 leagues in height, and it's now its branches are all around, right? Its branches are all around the tree, and 50 leagues in height and length also. Length and the height, that mean all are equal amplitude now. So because of that reason, 100 leagues in height and 100 leagues spread up this tree. It says in this way. And let's move to another Yanchetan Jambuya. Okay. Yanchetan Jambuya Pamanang Etadeva Asuranan Chitra Pataliya. And the size of the jambu, now the rose apple or red apple or whatever, right? The size of the jambu tree is the same as that of where? Yanchetan Yanchetan Jambuya Pamanang Etadeva Asuranang Chitra Pataliya Gurulanang Simbali Rukkasa Aparagoyani Kadambasa Uttarakurusu Kapparukkas Pubba Videhe Sirisas and Tavatinsesu Parichattakasati. Now what it says, the size of the jambu tree is the same as that of Asura countries, Asura world, Chitra Patali tree. Right? In the Asura, you have Chitra Patali tree. Asura world. I told you this Asura world is in the deep of the Sineru, or we can say it's the base of the Sineru mountain. And there you have Chitra Patali. Like in Himalaya, we have Jambu tree. There, what is called the tree is Chitra Patali. And in the Gurula mean, that is the Gurula mean, in another name is Supanna, right? We can say winged demon, winged, W-I-N-G-E-D, winged demon. So winged demon is that is their world. You have Simbali Rukka, Simbali. Their tree is Simbali. It is the size and height is same as that of Jambu tree. And the Kadamba tree in Upper Goyana, right? Kadamba. Upper Goyane Kadambas, Kadamba tree. Kadamba tree in Upper Goyana, human world. And then Uttarakuru, right? Uttarakuru, you have Kappa Rukka. Uttarakuru, the tree is what is called Kappa. And the other one, Tavatins, sorry, Pubbavidehe series. Pubbavideha country or the island, you can have series tree. And again, Tavatinsesu Parichattaka. In the Tavatinsa Deva world, you have Parichattaka tree. Right? Parichattaka tree. All trees are the same height and same width and expanded or spread up same measurement. Tenahu Purana. Therefore, our early ancient teachers said in this way. Patali Simbali Jambu Devanang Parichattako Kadambo Kapparukkocha Siri Sena Bhavati Sattamanti. What is the meaning? Hence, the Patali, Simbali, and the Jambu Parichattaka of the deities, and the Kadamba, Kappatri, and Sirisa as the seventh. Dve Asiti Sahasani Ajjo. Sorry. Okay. That is the trees of the each places in the world cycle, right? And then they are gonna explain our what called world cycle rock, right? Dve asiti sahasani ajjo galho mahannave. Mahannava mean, Mahannava mean now the great ocean. Ajjol gahal mean plunge into. So dve asiti sahasani. Asiti mean 88. So then dve asiti mean 82, right? Sahasa mean 1,000. 1,000. So 82,000, right? 82,000 this or 82,000 plunge into the sea. Ajjugato tavadeva. Ajjugato mean it towers up in the same measurement. Towers up 84,000, sorry, 82,000 yojana. And Chakkavala Siluchayo. Chakkavala Siluchaya. Siluchaya mean the rock, right? Chakkavala, a rock, right? So we can say world cycle rock. How many? Then I explained there. World cycle rock is plunge into the sea, 82,000 yojana, and towers up or the source from the sea, 82,000 yojana. Okay. Parikitva stang sabbang loka dhatumayang tito. Now this world cycle rock surrounds the loka dhatu, right? Surrounds the sabbang, all loka dhatu, all world elements, right? All world element. It's surrounded by this world cycle rock. Okay, we just finished those things, so then no need to go again and again. And so actually this encircling world cycle rock, so what encircle loka dhatu. Actually this loka dhatu and the world cycle are the same here. Loka dhatu and the world cycle are same. Okay, now let's move to the other one. Tattha Chandra Mandala. In the world cycle, I told you Chandra Mandala and the Surya Mandala, right? Or the sun and the moon disk. So Tattha Chandra Mandalang, Chandra Mandalang, Ekuna Panyasa Yojana. Panyasa mean 50, right? Ekuna mean 1 minus. 1 minus. So then 1 minus 50 mean 49. So this Chandra Mandalang is 49 yojana. Or the leagues, right? 49 yojana. Surya Mandalam Panyasa Yojana. Surya Mandala or the sun disk is 50 leagues, right? Tavatinsa Bhavanam Dasa Sahasa Yojana. Again it says, because these are on the stanza, but again it says Tavatinsa Bhavanam, Tavatinsa mansion, right? Is Dasa Sahasa Yojana. 10,000 yojana. Tata Asura Bhavanam. In the same way, the Asura world also same like that. 10,000 yojana. Avichi Maha Nirayo. And the other one I told you, Avichi Maha Nirayo, Avichi Hell also 10,000 yojana. Jambuji Deepocha. Again, Jambudeep. Jambudeep also 10,000 yojana. And Aparagoyanam Satta Sahasa Yojana. What is the measurement of the Aparagoyana? Satta Sahasa. Satta means 7, Sahasa means 1,000. So 7,000 Yojana place, or the earth Yojana, earth measurement is the Aparagoyana. Aparagoyana belongs 7,000 only. And Tatha Pubbhavideha. Pubbhavideha also same kind of earth you have. Uttarakuru Atta Sahasa Yojana. Uttarakuru only 1,000 yojana, 1,000 yojana you want to add. So then 8,000 yojana. Ekameko chetta mahadīpo panchasata paritta deepa parivaro. Now it says all these each what called the lands, right? Each lands surrounded by parivaro, surrounded by panchasata paritta deepa. Paritta means little or small. 500 in each land you have 500 small islands, right? Each island has 500 small islands. That's the meaning. So you need to understand those things. Therefore, if you count up our in whatever you take our world, I mean the map of the our Earth, and you count up how many islands we have. 500, right? That's the meaning. In the same way, the other 3 islands also, you have sub-islands 500. Tang sabbampi ekang chakkawalang. Okay, now all together you have one chakkavala, right? One chakkavala, or the one world cycle, one solar system, one cosmos, one world sphere, right? Like that you can see eka loka dhatu. Again, it is the one world element, right? One world element. Tadanantaresu lokantarika niraya. And in between, or adjacent to the 3 world cycle, you can see the interspace. You have lokantarika niraya, the what called interspace hell, right? Okay, this is the, so therefore you need to understand this thing. And evan anantani chakkavalani ananta lokadhatyo bhagava anantena buddha jnanena avedi anyasi pativedi. Okay, and now Evan Anantani Chakkavalani. And how many Chakkavala? Ananta means uncountable, right? Uncountable Chakkavala you have. So then Chakkavala or the world cycle you have. Ananta Lokadhatuyo. Chakkavalani or same meaning, right? Ananta Lokadhatuyo means uncountable world elements, right? Bhagava Anantena Buddha Jnanena Avedi. Buddha or the Bhagava, blessed one, has experienced. Avedi mean experienced or known. Avedi mean experience, right? Avedi, Anyasi, known, and Pativijji, penetrated. So in this way, Bhagava has experienced, known, and penetrated this infinite world cycle, right? Infinite world elements by his infinite knowledge. Anantena Buddha Jnane, right? By his infinite knowledge. Evamassa loka okasa lokopi sabbata vidito. So therefore, this world of location was known to him in every aspect, right? Evampi sabbata viditalokattā Lokavidū. In this way also, he is knower of the world because he's seen the world in every aspect. Every aspect. So then viditalokattā. Sabbathā viditalokattā Lokavidū. Sabbathā means in every aspect, in every ways. Viditalokattā. He has seen, right? He's seen the world in every aspect. Therefore, it is what's called Lokavidū, knower of the world. Knower of the world. Okay, this is the Lokavidū Guņa. Lokavidū Guņa. And actually, now let's move to the another Guņa, Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarathi, another day. I just explain again a little bit to you the just like a summary, right? You know, this Chakkavala is the term for a single complete universe. This is as one of an infinite number of universes. This is the single world element. So, you know, now the term Loka Dhatu, world element, also actually the world cycle and the world element are the same, right? So now you know Chakkavala Pabbata or the Chakkavala Siluche, that means the rock of the world cycle, right? Like rim of the wheel encloses the great ocean. In the center of the great ocean, you have Mount Sineru, Mount Meru. Oh, it rises up. How many is 84,000 yojana, and surrounded by concentric mountain ranges, 7 in number, and separated by the rings of seas, what is called Siddhanta Sagar, bottomless seas, that is also 7 in number. And each of the 7 surrounding mountain is half as high as the last one. Last one mentioned, that is the Yugandhara. That is half as high as the Sineru, and so on. You need to understand. Yeah, good. And the great ocean gradually slopes from the foot of the world rock as far as the Sineru mountain, and where it measure up like in depth, right? In depth as much as Sineru's height. So then you need to understand in this way. And Yugandhara plunged down as half of the Sineru did, like. So on the other predecessor mountains also, like you need to understand. And so therefore, Buddha said, right? Buddha said in one sutta, what is called Paharada Sutta. Sorry, it is in the Anguttara Nikaya, Paharada Sutta. Buddha said to the Bhikkhu, the great ocean gradually slopes, right? Anupubba Ninna gradually tends, Anupubba Pona gradually inclines, and Anupubba Pabbhara. So that Buddha mentioned, because of that reason, to the Paharada Asura king, right? Paharada Asura king. Now over 42,000 leagues away, the moon and sun revolve or circulate inside the world cycle rock rim. Inside the world cycle, only you can see the moon and sun. Outside, you can't see. Now because now what is the night? Night is the effect of suns going behind the scenario, right? And the disk of the sun and moon are in the Chatu Maharajaga, now. Heaven of the 4 kings lives there. Dattaratta, Virulha, Virupakka, and the other one is the Kuera, Vesavana. Kuera or the Vesavana is the same. Actually, this kings of the 4 or the Yugandhara level, like Yugandhara level, which is the level of world extending from the world cycle rock to slopes the Sineru, right? And now the stars are, I couldn't mention the stars. Stars are the now both side of the moon and the sun, you can see the stars, right? Above this, those are the other Deva worlds, the 5 Deva worlds, Tavatinsa, and then Yama, Tusita, and then Nimanarati and Paranipindavata Vasavarti. Those all mentioned in Anguttara Nikaya Atthakatha also, right? Now, world cycle lie adjacent to each other, in contact, right? Intact, like a bowl. I explained, like bowl leaving a triangular unlit space, not lighted, unlit space between each three. Each three, you can see they are also no any light, unlit. So it is called world in interspace hell, right? World lokantarika niraya. So now their number extend thus all four directions to the infinity, like now here this lokantarika niraya, or the world interspace, now their number also extend all four direction to infinity on the subordinating water space only, right? Water space only. But that means you have unlit space, and that means dark space, as well as very cold, right? Very cold there. So don't try to rebound there. So moon and sun revolve here in Chatumaharajika. We discussed those things. And moon disk, 9 leagues, and the sun disk is 50 leagues. So like that, you need to understand the world cycle. This world cycle, or how many? Uncountable. So uncountable world cycle, Buddha knew, Buddha experienced and penetrated. Buddha Avedi, Anyasi, and Pativichi. Avedi means experience, Anyasi known, and Pativichi means penetrated. So now how you want to attain, this is very important, how you want to attain the Upachara Samadhi, or the access concentration, by remembering again and again the quality. So like how, again, what is the Lokavidū? You need to understand what is Lokavidū. Lokavidū means Buddha understood, or Buddha experienced Sattaloka, Sankharaloka, and this world of location. That is what's called Okasaloka. Sattaloka, Sankharaloka, Okasaloka. So because of that reason, Buddha is knower of the world, Lokavidū. In this way, you need to understand first. And then what is this Sankhara Loka? You need to just remember, Sankhara Loka is the beings, Nama Rupa, or the mentality and materiality is Sankhara Loka. 5 aggregate are the Sankhara Loka. 18 elements are the Sankhara Loka. 12 bases are the Sankhara Loka. Paticca Samuppada is the Sankhara Loka. Like that, oh Sattva Vijnana Diti, the 7th station of the consciousness. And the Navasattavas, the 9 goods of the beings, are the Sankara Loka. Like that, you need to go deep little. And therefore, Buddha understood or experienced this Sankara Loka, or Buddha penetrated Sankara Loka. Like you need to understand. And then Sattaloka. What is the Sattaloka? All beings, Buddha knew their asaya, the inclination of the mind. And Buddha knew their anusaya, underlying tendencies. And Buddha knew their character, right? And Buddha knew the little defilement with wisdom eye, and more defilement, lot of defilement with the wisdom eye. and bad character, good character, again hard to learn, hard to teach, easy to teach, right? And then e- capable of achieving Dhamma, incapable of achieving Dhamma, like that. Buddha knew, but Buddha knew those things by seeing the person, right? By seeing the person, at that time they do not have those kind of defilement even, but Buddha knew, and like that. This is the Sattaloka. And what is the Okasaloka? What we just discussed. For example, now you can understand, you can think, right? You can think Okasaloka. Buddha understood the Okasaloka. Buddha understood the Buddha, or the blessed one understood or penetrated world cycle, right? World cycle, world sphere, or the solar system. And you just remember, oh, in the middle of the world cycle, you have scenario like that, you think. And then your knowledge increase, right? Increase, and here you have sun and moon, and then you have here Jambudipa, there Uttarakuru, like that, you need to understand. And they are the other Devarloka, other Brahma world, and then you can see this Akanita Brahma world, other is the most expanded world in the world sphere, like that you just keep to remember. This is the world cycle. Don't need to take everything, right? Everything, you just whatever you can understood here, you just take it out from your mind and just think of. And initially you need to contemplate like that, and then take one, right? Take one mean many time you need to think of, like, and then take Buddha penetrated Sankhara Loka, right? Buddha penetrated Sankhara Loka. How you Buddha penetrated Sankhara Loka? Buddha understood the being is nothing, only Nama and the Rupa. Or the mentality and materiality. And the being is nothing, only 12 bases. Being is nothing, 5 aggregate only. Being is nothing, 18 elements only. Like that, at least these 4, right? Don't go if you do not remember everything. And at least mentality, materiality, 5 aggregate, 12 bases, and 18 elements. So Buddha understood this thing, and the Paticca also you can add. And therefore Buddha is Lokavidū, like that you need to think of, right? That means remembering again and again. You are remembering now again and again in this way. And then you can remember again and again this quality only. That means Buddha knew the sankhara loka, or the world of the formation. Therefore he is Lokavidū, right? Buddha knew the sankhara loka, therefore Buddha is Lokavidū. Again and again this only you need to think with all three world. You can contemplate this thing for a long time till your mind become calm, and till your mind mindfulness, without going here and there, only to that quality. And then what happened while practicing in this way? Before that, you need to do that Itipiso Bhagava Arahant Samma Sambuddha's passage, right? You need to recite. And then Lokavidū, take Lokavidū, all three world, and just go deep, whatever, as far as you can only. What extent you can, you go. And then take one world and keep continuing this one world to remember again and again. And then what happened? Your mind become very calm with the concentration and the mindfulness, and there arise piti and sukha to you. Piti and happiness, joy and happiness to you, there arise. So at that time you can see little light in front of you, and while practicing more and more, that means your mind doesn't go or it doesn't wander, but instead it stays fairly sharply onto your quality, Buddha's quality, whatever you took. So at that time, for example, Buddha understood Sankhara Loka, therefore Buddha is Lokavidū. Buddha understood Sankhara Loka, therefore Buddha is Lokavidū. Like that, you need to go deep. Go deep meaning one quality only. Now you need to contemplate or remembering again and again. At that time, you can see light become now in front of you. Light become now very sharp and powerful. And then you just keep that quality in your deep mind and just take Lokavidū, 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 like only Lokavidū, but you just want to understand, oh, Buddha knew the Sankhara Loka, therefore he is Lokavidū. Then you can see very huge light and very brilliant, bright and radiant light in front of you. And then you just stop your contemplation, and then keep your mind in the middle of the light, and there you can see your jhana factors, and there you can see again, you can't see any hindrance among the 5 hindrances, no any 5 hindrances in your mind. So this is the upachara concentration, right? So in this way, learn these and practice, right? Learn these and practice even 15 minutes. If you can, this is Buddha Guna, and to reach to the Upachara concentration, it will help you to attain Nibbana. How? After practicing this Buddha Guna Upachara concentration, you must practice for element meditation. So then go for ahead. So this is the way how to attain Upachara concentration and the Nibbana. By way of this Buddha Guna Lokavidū. Okay, today we can stop here, and next day we will start from the Anuttaro Purisadhamma Sarathi. Anuttaro mean incomparable. Purisadhamma Sarathi mean the leader of the men to be tamed. Right? Purisadhamma Sarathi. Okay, Dr. Shita.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sukhi hotu.
Marvelous. Wonderful indeed. I mean, the Sabbathāpi knowledge is like so wonderful, so wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante. I mean, this is
Okay.
so wonderful. I mean, we never heard something like this before.
Really?
I mean, so detailed. Nobody explained us, Bhante, the way
Yeah.
and how the
So,
Jambudipa, why it is called Jambudipa, what is all the details.
Yeah.
Bhante. Bhante, do we have time for
Yeah.
question and answers?
Okay. Let's move to the question.
Yeah,
if you
please.
have.
Yeah, please raise your hand or post in the chat box. But in the meantime, others are thinking, I have a question. I mean, couple questions.
Yeah.
So, Bhante, the Chatu Maharajika Deva also have the light from the same moon and sun, right? Is that because
Yeah, they have light, but they itself has light, right? They itself have light because they are the Deva. Their body emits light.
Okay, so just like the above them all are self-illuminating, but the Chatu Maharajika are also same, Bhante?
Yeah, same, but now the sun and moon are controlled by them. So therefore, they are in their world. But they actually, even sun and moon is not there in the world cycle. They can live because they have own light. Yeah.
Yes, Bhante. And the other question was, Bhante, I didn't understand like what the inlet. I mean, we do understand like why that gap is there because of the different height of the Sineru Pabata and the below the rock.
Rock, yeah.
But why? I mean, you mentioned Brahma comes, but
through that inlet. Yeah.
But they
Huh?
have the power, Bhante, right? The Abhinya.
Yeah, they have power. Yeah, otherwise, the other thing, like if it is closed fully, and then how world destruction can happen. It's problem again. But this is the nature, right? It is not. There's no any reason or something like that. This is the thing. This is the nature. It has built up like that. The world cycle. And the other thing, because scenario is, you mean it may expanded into the, it may have expanded into the scenario and cover the scenario like that. You are thinking why it is not like that?
No, but I'm not like what is a inlet means exactly how the Brahma comes, like where do they come? I mean, when the first
No, no,
wing
no.
arise, no.
Inlet means not only Brahma comes, right?
Mhm.
Brahma come, not only Brahma comes, but you can hear when our Buddha and the other Arahant also going through that inlet. But they have, if they have Abhinya, they do not have, they do not need that inlet, right? Because
Yeah,
they can go anywhere, no? Right?
as you mentioned, it's like just one chitta khana, right? From here to
Yes, yes. Just one Chitakana. Hmm? But this is the I some Mahasamaya Sutta also it says Brahma came from that inlet because if we have inlet, then they can come, no? That's the reason.
that
Uh,
we have to
yeah,
understand.
yeah,
Yes, Bhante.
yes. Mm. Yeah. Okay.
We have heard Bhante like the jambu because we have a fruit um,
Mm,
here in India. Some trees we call jambu. I mean, not we call jambu, but in local language we call it
mm,
differently,
mm,
zambur. So what we have
mm.
heard previously from other lectures, some were
Ah,
mentioning because we see those trees. That's why it's called jambu deeper. So, but that's not the case. It's like
no.
not
Yes.
totally. Um,
Yeah, they loosely every time loosely use, no, every words and every term in the Buddha's what Buddha told at that time, and now we because of our Attakatha, we preserved Attakatha. We mean our Arahant preserved this Attakatha. Because of that reason, we can read even. Otherwise, we are also believing them.
yes, but
Hmm?
I mean that's how
Yeah.
it's been taught over and over again. But
Yes. Yes.
it's
Mhm.
totally not the correct thing.
Yes. Mm.
Don't see any raised hand, Bhante.
Okay, then let's stop today. And
Looks like
now,
Vinaya has raised hand now. So
really? Okay,
yes,
Vinaya.
yeah, Vinaya, go ahead.
Namo Buddhassa Bhanteji. Uh,
Sukhi Hotu Namo Buddhassa.
Sheetal, can we go back to that diagram, the main diagram? The where
Word
Bhanteji
cycle.
explained. Yeah, world cycle. Yes,
Mm.
yes. So Bhanteji,
Uh,
now we know our from science we know our Earth and solar system, sun,
yeah.
moon, how, and so I'm just trying to understand.
Mm.
Uh, when we are showing the water in this, right? The
Mm.
sea. Let's look
Mm.
at the Jambudvipa and the ocean that you are showing. So
Mm.
we see the ocean on the sphere, right? Right now.
Yeah, yeah. Here, this is just like this is actually basic structure only, no? Um, because okay, okay, go carry on your question. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so my question is, Bhadeji, one interpretation could be that even if we just look at Earth, we
Mm-hmm.
know we have land and we have oceans.
Mm.
And when we look at the oceans, beneath oceans is the land again. So I'm just trying
Yeah.
to understand when you explained us that
Mm.
outside of land there is ocean, and then outside of ocean we have air. right? That part you explained. So, but the
Water
diagrammatically,
and ocean.
it is shown here is it feels like the air which surrounds us is like a water. Am I
Mm-hmm.
understanding is correct or?
Now here the this earth, right? Earth is surrounded by the water level, water supporting water level, and that water levels, water layer surrounded by the air. Hmm?
Yeah, but Bhanteji, but in this diagram, the
Hmm.
smaller dashes that you have drawn
Hmm.
around water, the sphere earth.
No, this is the ocean.
Yeah, but we know that we are in air, not in ocean. The
Hmm.
sphere
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the sphere
So
is
here,
in air, floating in the
yeah.
air,
Hmm. But
not in the ocean.
uh-huh. Yeah, our scientist, according to the scientist, their picture is another, right? This is the picture, or this is more than that. No, I'm not telling this is the basic structure only. Buddha didn't tell that like our world is flat, or our world is like circular, or like that. It doesn't explain there. But as you said, this we can see this is the our world also in the ocean. Hmm?
Hmm.
Actually, this is the even every the Abhinya person, even not Buddha, Abhinya person also, if they see like that, if they try to see the world cycle, they see in this way. But according to the scientists, because they cannot understand how world, and even they cannot understand there are scenario mountain, or the other human worlds and the other deva worlds also, they can't understand, no.
Hmm.
um, yeah. So this is the sabbanyuta jnana, the result of the sabbanyuta jnana. Otherwise we also do not know. And this is the way Buddha, or not only Buddha, right? Buddha and the other Arahant, even not the Arahant, Putujana also, worldling people, if they attain to the Abhinya power, they can see this is the way our world cycle.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Okay.
and I want to say something like in America, in the previous time, they told that they moved to moon, and many, that's very popular, no, at that time that was very popular. But they have not gone to moon. It's like yeah, it has filmed in another place, no. This Neil Armstrong told. Um, I also saw this in YouTube, right? So it's because you can't go to the moon, because Deva will kill you. Four types of Deva are in the Yugandhara. No, top of the Yugandhara, you have four kinds of Deva, and their retinue, or the followers. So they will destroy everybody to go there, right? So like that, now scientists say the different thing, and but okay, scientists told like that. And even for example, I'm not telling like the world is flat, like that. I'm not telling. Buddha don't do not didn't tell that our land is flat. But
Hmm.
Buddha also do not tell that our land is circular, right? But
Hmm.
you need to see, you need to understand, this is the way that all Abhinya persons look this world cycle. That
Okay.
means actually I believe this, therefore, right? um, yeah, you just understand in this way, but even our scientists also, and then where are this anga, what called the other, like the other like the other what the mediator
Planets?
and other, yeah, galaxy, where is that galaxy? No, they are not mentioned anything, right? Because they are found try to find from the machine only, or some equipment only. They can see something and then they will explain this thing like that. But day to day, they sometimes they will tell another thing in next day. Another 1 hour they will tell another thing. But those are static, these things. But
Okay, okay.
yeah. So in this way, you need to understand.
Okay, Bantiji, just a quick follow-up. So, Bantiji, in this
Yeah.
diagram, you will have shown Mount Meru. Is that the
Hmm.
same scenario or scenario
Yes,
is
yes.
different?
Meru
Okay,
and Mount Meru are the same thing. Huh? Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Uh, it's okay,
And
Hotu.
you, Bantiji, and you
Huh?
also mentioned
Hmm.
if we go to the top of that this diagram, then
Hmm.
Akanita realm,
Hmm.
right,
Hmm.
where you said our Arhant will reside.
Yeah, not the top, right? You can see expanded one out of the
Yeah,
world cycle. So that is the Akanita. So
yeah,
at the Akanita, top is the Nevasanya Nasanya world.
exactly.
Huh?
But before
Yeah.
that, the broader one, you should.
Uh-huh. Yes,
So, are
broader one.
the
Hmm.
broader one are the realm of Arhants?
Yes, realm of Anagami, but they can attain Arahan. Hmm?
Oh, the
That
realm of
means,
Anagamis. Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
okay.
Because Arhant, once they are Arhant, right, like fully
Hmm. Hmm.
enlightened,
Hmm.
then we don't know the existence, right?
Yeah, they are fully enlightened, but their lifespan how many? 16,000 Mahakappa MK. So they live for long time, right?
No, Bantiji, once you attain or so consider once you attain the
Anagami.
Nibbana. No, no,
Uh,
no. I'm
uh,
talking about, let's consider somebody one of us becomes Arhant,
hmm,
okay? And then
hmm,
he passes away, he or she passes away,
yeah. Final cessation.
final
Passes away.
cessation.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah. So then after that, there is no existence, right?
no any existence. Yeah.
So this is more of a anagami. The
Yes,
broader
yes.
one is for
This
the
is
anagamis. Okay.
actually Anagami, but they attain their arahantship.
Yes.
But
Yes.
they take they will take the parinibbana or the final cessation. Maybe everybody 16,000, somebody will die before that also, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, somebody
Yeah.
will remain for 16,000 Mahakappa. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I would. I mean, this looks. I would just would have imagined that
Uh,
this anagamis would be above Nevasanya Nasanya. I mean, I'm just
ah
thinking.
no,
I
no,
would have
no,
imagined like that, but it
right,
feels
right,
like this is
right.
broader, and then beyond that is okay.
Nirvana. Yeah.
No, Sanya.
uh,
Okay, all those four immaterial realms.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Hmm.
Banteji, thank you so much.
Yes, okay, how to practice meditation.
Yes, yes, we have to.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, now no question again.
I don't see any more raised hands.
Okay, then we will stop today and we just share merits. Hmm? Thank you so much, Dr. Shital and Mr. Pankaj USA. And thank you for having me. Thank you for everybody who listen to this Dhamma and practice this up to the Upachara concentration. Okay, all together. Idamme punyang asavakhaya vaham hotu. Idamme punyang nibbanasa pachayo hotu. Mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagang labhantu. Buddha sasanang chiram tithatu. Buddha sasanang chiram tithatu. Buddha sasanang chiram tithatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, 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 Bhante. Much merits to you. Much gratitude to you, Bhante.
And then
Do you have your permission, Bhante, to end the session?
Yeah, great.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. We'll continue the discussion next week. Namo Buddhassa.